Hey everyone, and season's greetings. Welcome to Go Game Yourself. I'm Jordan, and this is a special 12-part series in which I'm going to be going back in time a little bit and visiting the ghosts and games of Christmas past. And I don't mean games that have been released at Christmas. I mean games that I received as Christmas presents over my years of being on this little blue and green planet. The first game I'm visiting is this. It's Golden Axe for the Sega Megadrive, a classic 2D scrolling beat-em-up which you play a warrior, a female warrior, and an old git with an axe and try to stop Death Adder and from doing whatever the hell he was trying to do. So Golden Axe was an arcade game by Sega, and it was released on the Sega Megadrive. It originally came out in 1989. This release, well, came out in 1990, the UK release anyway. I'm just going to change one little thing in the options. I need more health, because I'm a bit rusty at this game, to say the least. This is the character select screen, so you can be Axe Battler! What a stupid bloody name that is. Who's a barbarian, an Amazon warrior who I've forgotten the name of, and this guy, a dwarf, Gilius Thunderhead. Although, I don't know if he's a dwarf or just an old guy. Because he's not really the same sort of bulk that a lot of dwarf characters have, although if you look at the dwarves in the Hobbit films, they have sexy dwarves. Apparently that's a thing. Death Adder invaded the castle and has taken the king and princess prisoners. Where's her mother? Where's the queen? What's she up to? My good friend Alex was also killed in the battle to defeat... Hang on, I wasn't finished reading that. Peace to the land is my duty. And that's the story of Golden Axe. Now, this is still one of my favourite little games. It's pretty quick, it's pretty short. You can get through this in about half an hour. Maybe less if you're actually good at it. And, well, you're going to see a lot of palette swaps first of all. I think I got this game, I think it was 1990, the Christmas of 1990. That's when I got it, I think. It could have been the year after that, but I suspect that it was 1990. I got my Mega Drive, I think, that same year for my birthday, so just a few months prior to that. And I got that with Altered Beast, which at the time I loved, but have obviously since realised that that game is not all it's cracked up to be. It's very slow and very clunky and very power up. It's kind of bad. Another reason that I mentioned that game is I only found out recently, or noticed recently, on level 2 of Altered Beast, this little weird lizardy tail whipping thing here is actually an enemy on level 2 of Altered Beast. Reusing their enemies. And I don't know if that means that Golden Axe and Altered Beast are somehow in the same world, in the same universe. Speculation. But, you know, it probably isn't, and it's just a little Easter egg, or just go, hang on, we need a design for something. Oh, this is going to be good. So yeah, I'm recording from my old bedroom, which is kind of fitting for this first video because this is where I've spent the majority of my Christmases. And these guys are big chunky guys with hammers, and they're easy enough to beat up, you know. They're getting bullied by an old man. Another reason I picked the dwarf Gilius Thunderhead, if that is his name, I actually need to check that to see if it's accurate, is that his charge attack move, this here, is the most effective out of the three characters. The other three characters tend to be a little weaker physically. I think this guy is the best physically. Again, there's no stats to say if he is or not, but he also has the smallest magic count as well for his maximum magic, so I think he's stronger, but his magic is weaker. This level here is a bit odd. This is probably the first instance where there's a cliff edge that the enemies can, well, do that in. They can send themselves careening into the void of blue. Whatever the hell that is. It's probably the ocean. They probably drowned. Merry Christmas. Now, here's a question. Where the hell are those kids running to? They're running towards a cliff edge, and they're going to fall into the void or the sea or whatever the hell's down there. Oh, and it's dragon time. So yeah, answers in the postcard to wherever the hell those kids end up. Maybe they go up and try to climb that wall that I came down from to safety. Maybe not. Get off my dragon! Hey, jumping dragon. It's the best jumping animation ever. There isn't an animation, it's just raise the sprite. Right, Mr. Bones, off you go. Get off me, I'm trying to go on the dragon. Damn it! If you get knocked off the dragons 3 times, they will run away. I have no idea why that is. Hey, I survived. I haven't lost a life, which is good. Two levels in, and I haven't lost a single life. And I get some health back from the little gnome guys. Oh! Can I have your dinosaur? Thank you. Or your lizard, or your dragon, or whatever the hell it is. I'm guessing it's a dragon, but it's got no wings, so I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know what kind of creature it is. One thing I haven't talked about is my plans for the rest of this series. Now, I am planning on doing one a day. Oh, sorry, Mr. Gnome, I killed you. And if I can manage that, hopefully that should take us right up until Christmas Day. Now, if I miss a day, yeah, you know, there's Boxing Day or St. Stephen's Day or whatever the hell you call it, wherever you are in the world. I can upload a video then and just go, okay, look, I took a break, or I missed a day. I will do my best to bring you a video a day where I look at old games. There are some games this year that I will not be able to cover because of just a lack of having the hardware for them. Like, I don't have an Amiga anymore. I sold that when I was a kid, actually. I think that was to fund my PlayStation 1, or at least buy stuff for it. And I regret that. I wish I still had that. So, one game that I got as a kid was Jurassic Park for the Amiga, and really liked that game. So really, I have the SNES version, which I bought in more recent years, and I do have the Game Boy version, which also was a Christmas present. So that one might suffice to cover that game, but I would have liked to have covered the Amiga game, because I do remember getting that. Mostly because I begged my brother if I could open it up and play it early. That's one thing we used to do. We were really bad for it, is open up presents, have a look at them, or especially if they're video games, play them early and then wrap them back up and put them back under the tree. Bah humbug to you, Christmas, we said. Nah, we love Christmas around here. I'm just going to use my magic here, just to get rid of his 2 minions. So yeah, as I said, Jurassic Park is a game for the Amiga version that I will not be able to cover, unfortunately. I don't even have an emulator set up for an Amiga where I could possibly do it that way. And I might have to do that with some of the games. Only maybe a couple of the games that I'm looking to cover. There's a couple of old Spectrum games which I'm looking to play, but I don't have any means to play them other than through the new Spectrum Vega system, which I have. I can run any Spectrum game off a micro SD card in that, so it's close to being authentic. But again, I don't have the Spectrum anymore either. It was, again, that and the Amiga are the only 2 gaming systems I have ever sold in my life. And I regret both of those decisions to this day. Maybe someday I'll pick them up again. So there's going to be a range of games. There's going to be Spectrum games, there's going to be PlayStation 1 games, there's going to be a couple more Megadrive games, because those are pretty much the consoles I had when I was a kid. I might not cover Dreamcast this year, because the only game I remember getting for Christmas for that was Soul Calibur, which is an awesome game, and House of the Dead 2. And I don't have a TV that would allow me to use the light gun anymore. So I might not do any Dreamcast games this year, but PlayStation 1 games, Xbox 360 games, there'll be some of those there. What else? Some Game Boy games. Yes, I can actually do that. It's not that difficult. Retron 5 is a fantastic system for covering a lot of those old cartridge-based games. I'm just gonna headbutt these guys into oblivion. I love the sound effects in this game, like even though half the sound effects sound like someone farting. Oh, that was good. That downward thrust is actually really useful. And I also forgot about this move as well. You push the attack and jump button together, you can do this sort of rolling back attack. Completely forgot about that. Now, I've only played the sequels a couple of times. I've never really tried to play through them, so I might cover those. I haven't done a 1-credit video in a while, so I might actually do that now that I'm covering Golden Axe to some extent. Oh no, I'm getting my ass whipped. Because it sounds like a whipping noise. Well, it's some kind of whipping noise. It's not really a whipping noise. I love that duck, duck, buck. On kick, knock him in the head a couple of times and then kick him in the stomach, because that's how you beat up a skeleton. I'm sure he loved that. I go, oh, my stomach. Hang on a minute. I'm a skeleton. I don't have a bloody stomach to kick. Stop that. The axe hit me in the head and the arm and stuff. You know, it's chipping away at the bones and everything. But kicking me in the stomach, that's not going to affect me. I'm just made of bone. There's no flesh here. There's nothing to kick. I think that there's another group. No, okay, it's fine. All done. Here's the wee thieving bastards. Come back here with my magic. Why are you dressed like me? I look like Link if he was really, really old and a grandpa and even shorter. There's this big slab of ground and it looks like it's embedded in the back of the eagle's skull, and I've never understood why that is. Like, is that the eagle not like what? What is going on with this bird? And it looks peaceful. It looks really calm. I got your dragon. What are you gonna do about that? Oh, you're gonna jump off the ledge. Fair enough. Oh, forgot about this guy. Hang on. No! I can still knock them off the ledge here. It's still within range. See? The amount of cheap tactics you can use to beat this game is ridiculous. Even here, if I can... These two will go either side of me. I can make it happen anyway. It's not difficult. Oh! Bugger! No! Fine, have it your way. I think... No, not quite. That should be him now. Now I haven't continued yet, so I'm doing actually pretty well here. And I don't want to pick any of these magic bottles up, because I can make use of them. That's actually a good position there. They are still within range, so I can use them in these fights against the boss. This is essentially the last level of the game, but that would be the case in the arcade version of the game. And again, this is something I think I didn't realize for a while. Oh, I'm going to spawn... Oh, it's okay, I spawned there. Is that the arcade version, this is the last level. In the Megadrive version, they added another level. That was nice of them. Very generous, Sega. Thanks for that. Oh, I missed him. That should be him now. Usually when you hear that blip noise, that really thick, chunky one, that's usually a sign that things are good. First things first, I'm going to use me magics. And now you will see the reason why I kept all of these here. I will use magics again. That's the more powerful spell. And I have one more, and I may as well use it while I'm at it. Look at those weird hopping, running, leaping snakes of lightning. Well, the good news is his skeleton is almost dead. Yep, and it is dead. Oh, that was nice. There's this downward thrust attack if you can... Oh, bugger! If you can pull it off, I think it's pretty damn effective. This Death Adder guy only has 2 attacks. That ground lightning snake type thing, or that lightning bolt thing that he fires, and that, his big axe swipe. Both moves are a bit of a pain in the arse, but he's pretty easy to deal with, especially once you get rid of the skeletons. Come on, shouldn't be too much more, I don't think. Yeah! Oh, God almighty! Why, master? Spoilers. Yay, I saved the king and the princess, and... Where's the mother? Where's the queen? No information on this. No information exists. Accept my utmost gratitude for our rescue. I thank you for your courage, for you have rid us of the hideous Death Adder. Oh, that was her voice. I thank you for... Oh, you... But I have a feeling that he might have been taking orders. Sometimes he did... Oh, hang on. Sometimes he did disappear in the door. Will you go into battle for me yet once more? Fine. He says it. Yes, my lord! It's 2 exclamation marks. He super shouts it. Be funny if he just said, no. why don't we just lock the door and seal him in there? Because look at this. How is he going to get out of here? There's no way for him to get out. I love that. That guy just always runs off the edge, and this guy kicks you in the back of the head and falls to their death. Now, this level is... It's not that it's tricky to navigate, but oh, you can do something stupid like that and lose a life very quickly. That was dumb. That was really dumb. And that makes it harder for me beating the boss as well. Now, if I can get to the end of this level without losing another bar of health, I'll be doing okay. Oh, that was perfectly timed. I just about got away with that there. Hopefully this guy will walk off. Oh no, hang on. Why did he just jump? Unfortunately, you can't throw them in another direction. You have to throw them in the direction that you started attacking them in, or facing them. Okay, now I'm on his bad side because I can just do this. I think there are some other guys that appear. I know we get some magic now, which is great. I need the magic. I need another drink. Oh, well, one of them just walked off, which is helpful. And maybe the other one will do the same. Oh, kicked in the head. This guy should just run at me, and yep, there we go. Bye! See ya! These guys, you can do the same thing with, you just gotta let them come over here, and I never understood how difficult it was to dash by double tapping to the one direction on an analog stick until playing this game. It's actually, it makes the game a lot harder, especially this last boss fight. There we go. Now to fight Deathbringer, who's essentially just a palette swap for Death Adder, but he has extra moves. And his skeletons can't be killed, so you just have to focus your attacks on him. There's one of his extra moves. He has two more. He uses the most, he uses the strongest spell, I think, of each character. Although, in the case of the dwarf, that is not his strongest spell. This one is. Now, I have 3 lives left. I've played through this a couple of times. I've had a couple of trial goes. I'm not confident I'm going to beat this guy, especially... The skeletons just, well, they kick my ass. But I'll give it a bloody good go. Damn it! Last life. Now, if I get him at the top of the screen... Damn it. He hasn't used the dragon head yet, the big dragon breath. But I am getting close to dying here. If I get into a rhythm here, I might be okay. Damn it! Game over. Oh no, I have 1 credit left. Oh, could have been avoided. Oh, damn it. Ah, that's not good. Right, let's... Oh... Oh, I did it! With 1 bar of health left, I've beaten the Deathbringer, and the giant emerald axe splits him in half. Yay! And oh, that was... What the hell is happening? I think this version might be broken. What? Thank you, gallant one. Now the people will be able to live. But... to build and to prosper in peace, may you be titled to say, oh, whatever. Now prepare for a grand feast. We praise your acts of bravery and deeds of courage with weird glitchy celebrations. Finally, you've defeated all of the evil clan. The land shall revive in peace, and the people will talk of your deeds as a legend in years to come. So as the credits roll and they're still showing up the characters, I will say thank you for watching this video. This is the first in a series of 12 that I'm going to be doing, where I look at old games that I got as Christmas presents, hence the 12 Days of Christmas. A different game every day for 12 days. And then when it's Christmas, you can all go and get drunk and stuff and be merry and eat chocolate and throw pies at each other. Whatever it is you do on Christmas Day. If you've enjoyed this video, as always, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos and for more fun. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. that's only possible with your support, so please click that button, stay tuned to the channel. For now though, this has been Go Game Yourself. I've been Jordan, thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas!